We'll get to Double or Nothing predictions quickly before I let you go in the next couple of minutes. Just announced earlier on Wednesday, Serena Deeb, Riho, NWA World Women's Championship. On the pre-show, who do you think wins?
Serena's going to retain here. I think it should be a great match. I think Serena's probably one of the better women's wrestlers in the business, just in general. And I don't love Riho, but I think she's pretty decent as well. So I think it'll be a very well wrestled match, but I got Serena winning here.
Yeah, definitely. They're clearly building to Serena and Rosa again, so I don't think they take the belt off of her before then. Probably the NWA pay-per-view next weekend. Miro Lance Archer for the AEW TNT Championship. I love Archer, but I think it's 2 years in a row where he's going to fail to become champion.
Yeah, I agree. I think Archer's great. I think he's kind of been lost in the shuffle. He was heel, now he's face, and he was kind of feuding with Darby, and then Darby lost the belt, and now he's kind of getting his shake with Miro here. But, I mean, Miro just won the belt. It would make no sense to take it off him here. So, fortunately, he's going to lose again. But, yeah, Miro wins here.
Should be a great match, though. I think these guys are going to work really well together and have that Hoss fight that you mentioned earlier. Speaking of Darby and Sting tag team match against Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, I mean, this isn't even it's not even a discussion. I mean, obviously Sting and Allen are winning, right?
Yeah, easily. I don't really care for Page and Scorpio. I mean, I think it's kind of weird. I feel like Scorpio was seemingly kind of like going to get a singles push in that. Just like, yeah, he lost to Darby and then he turned heel. Then all of a sudden just joined a random tag team with Ethan Page. And it doesn't really do much for me. I don't know why they'd go over here. It feels like this is just fodder, just to keep Darby busy, I guess, and get Sting in the ring. So Darby and Sting should win here. I wouldn't say I'm overly excited for the match, but it should be fine for what it is.
Yeah, just seems like a random match just to get them on the show. I mean, they should be on the show, but, I mean, I don't know. Give them more of a threat than Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, who probably won't be a team in a month, and they arguably shouldn't be anyway. We also have Hangman Adam Page versus Brian Cage, not for the FTW Championship like it even matters, but this is a rematch from a recent Dynamite. Cage won the first one, Page's first loss in a while. I think Adam Page avenges the loss here and kind of gets back on track.
Yeah, I think Page will win here, too. I don't think he's been on Dynamite since the loss. I think he had that segment with Dark Order.
Oh, right, yeah.
Besides that, he hasn't been on Dynamite, so I think he needs to pick up a win here and kind of get back on the winning page, and no pun intended there, but get Omega down the line in the summer.
Yeah, they got to heat him up again. He kind of feels like he's cooled off a lot, so a win here might help accomplish that. Casino Battle Royale for a future AEW World Championship match. I'm not even going to list off the participants. It's just a bunch of tag. Literally, almost everyone in the match is a fucking tag team guy. I will say that Jungle Boy is in it for whatever that's worth. Matt Hardy, Christian Cage, Matt Sydal, Dustin. Those are really the people that I could see winning, but I think honestly, anyone but Christian, I don't really think is overly interesting. Even Penta, I don't know, been there, done that. Maybe Jungle Boy, maybe, but I think Christian Cage is designed to win this thing.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Maybe have Jungle Boy beat Christian Cage, and that kind of be like a decent rub.
Yeah.
Besides that, I think it's Christian wins. LOL.
Yeah, I don't think QT Marshall's winning this thing. Thank fucking God. We also have Pinnacle and Inner Circle. Stadium Stampede match. If Inner Circle loses, they're over, which we already discussed should happen. But I don't think it is. I don't think they're losing 2 years in a row. I think Inner Circle wins here too.
Yeah, I agree. I think Inner Circle's going to win here, unfortunately, and then we'll get some tomfoolery at All Out.
Yeah, definitely. Cody Rhodes, Anthony Ogogo. I think Ogogo goes over in his pay-per-view debut, as he probably should, even though the feud's been all over the place.
Yeah, it's definitely been all over the place. I mean, I feel like Ogogo's going to win, but the whole Cody bringing back the American Dream, I just kind of feel like he's going to win, unfortunately. So I feel like maybe they have Ogogo just kill Cody, and Cody gets a quick one on him, just to get the win, but kind of puts Ogogo over as a big deal. I don't know. I just feel it'd be weird if I'm going to bring back the American Dream and Ogogo doesn't beat him. I don't know. I just feel like Cody needs to win to make it interesting.
On Memorial Day weekend, no less, too.
Yeah, and if Ogogo just beats him, I feel like it just I feel like it gets him over to a point, but then what would he do with them? Because if he beat Cody clean, it's why does it matter at that point? So
yeah.
I want Ogogo to win. I'm more interested in him than anyone else in the factory times 1,000. I think he has a ton of potential. I think he has a great look. Like I said before, I wish he was with Cody and he was Cody's heavy and just a dick, because I think Cody really needed that heel turn. That never happened. But
yeah,
I'm going to go with Cody. Like I said, I just feel like him as the American Dream, it just wouldn't make much sense for him to lose, and just everyone after this great promo, he's just going to get beat. It doesn't make much sense. So I'm going to go with Cody wins here. I don't want him to win, but that's what I see happening.
Yeah, we'll see. There's going to be a lot of the reaction is definitely going to be interesting, if nothing else, coming out of this match. Depending on who wins, specifically Cody. I don't know. He has just been so directionless, and his booking has been terrible. And the weird thing is that he helps book this shit. Like, he's an EVP too, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Hikaru Shida, Britt Baker, AEW Women's World Championship. I mean, Britt Baker next, right? I mean, there's no question here.
It has to be Britt Baker. If she doesn't win here, she might as well retire. I mean,
go become a dentist full time.
Yeah, seriously, be a dentist full time. I mean, she's been great. She's been the best thing since she's turned heel, which happened like last summer. Obviously, she did get hurt, but like I feel like they've been just kind of like same with Adam Page. Like she's always been a prominent feature, but like she just somehow like was never giving a title shot. While Ty Conti, who I love, I mean, she shouldn't have got a title shot before Britt Baker. So, I mean, I feel like she was kind of in the Adam Page role of like. She was definitely grooming to go for the title, and then they kind of just like, oh, well, you're going to put you in another random feud, and she kind of just got like dinked around for a little bit. But I mean, the iron's hot now. I feel like she's cooled off a decent amount since what she was when she was like thriving as a heel. But at this point, might as well just pull the trigger, because if you don't do it now, couldn't tell you when it's going to be happening.
Yeah, she has to win. There's no doubt about it. Young Bucks versus Moxley and Kingston, tag team titles. I think the Bucks are losing here, honestly. I think Moxley and Kingston are the next champs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I could see the Young Bucks retaining.
Mm-hmm. Via Dirty Means or something, probably?
Yeah, something. I'll go with Young Bucks. That's my pick.
Wow, okay. Yeah, maybe some dirty tactics. I don't know. I think Moxley's just lost so many big matches recently that he has to get one at some point. Eddie Kingston hasn't won shit, so that's why I say them. And the Bucks can always get it back, but that's why I think Moxley and Kingston are winning. And then finally, I think the main event, doesn't feel like it, but Kenny Omega, Orange Cassidy, Pac, World Championship triple threat. Again, anything but Omega I think would be a dumb decision, even though I like Pac and Cassidy.
I mean, I hope this is not the main event. If this is the main event, Jesus. This is a glorified Dynamite match, if that. It just, even if Pac was built up to be something better than he is now, okay, maybe I would let it slide by. But these, especially, I mean, Pac has been in the tag team title, like, scene, so had Orange Cassidy. Like, they were just feuding in a tag team feud, and then all of a sudden they're just like, oh, they're the ranked number 1 and 2, so they're going to wrestle now. So, I don't know. It feels like a big, obviously big time filler. I mean, Omega should win. I mean, if he doesn't win, that'd be crazy. But I honestly don't care for the match. If it's the main event, yikes.
Hey, easier time to get through the show. You don't have to watch the main event then.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that could be good as well. I hate to think that this was their plan all along. If it is, Jesus.
And this is supposed to be the main event of their WrestleMania? Yikes.
That's just awful. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like it might not have been. Like, the thing is, like, no one's got hurt, really. So, like, unless they thought, like someone from New Japan was going to come over, or maybe someone from Impact was going to be involved. I mean, still, like, I just fear, like, how could this been their direction? And like you said before, like, Cody would have been made perfect sense too, because like Omega and them are running amok. You don't even have to go with the whole elite stuff. Like, you could say like he's like jumping from Impact to AEW, like someone needs to stop him, and like Cody, who else would do it but Cody? But clearly it's not him. I mean, it sounds like I hear that they're not getting along, so
yeah, that's I heard that too.
We'll see what happens, but I think, like you said last week, this should have been him and Cody, but the stupid stipulation, you can't do it, so.
Yeah, this match, I think it's going to be a very good match, but as a main event of a pay-per-view, unless some major name comes out afterward to confront Omega to close out the show, this feels like a very anticlimactic main event.